pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We're up and running then. They do appear, Jim Beglin, to be going with a 5-3-2 formation.
Well, if flexibility doesn't have an influence on this system, we truly are looking at an approach that is quite negative. But at least there is good scope to turn a seemingly deep-line defence into a more dangerous attacking outfit. This system will allow plenty of attacking numbers without necessarily compromising on that discipline.
And this is Messi. Brahim Diaz goes for a shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
And this is Messi. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Messi. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, the inclusion of this fella, Mickey van de Ven, is probably an indication that the boss wants to play out.
Messi! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
And it's Diaz. Cannavaro kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Ferdinand calmly anticipates. Brahim Diaz tries a shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Oh, that's an own goal!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And he's found a way. Chance! No, just not quite. Cafu. And here's Azar. This looks promising. That's very neat. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Not the most convincing of passes. Now it's Brahim Diaz. And that's been won straight back.
South Korea are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Well, they can break here. Pelé threads one in. Cruyff. Van Dijk gives no quarter whatsoever. That's a lovely, neat pass.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And he shoots! Brahim Diaz! That's brilliant! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
That was magnificent. The way he cut it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Pele. Now it's Cruyff. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And this is Rui Costa. Azar. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? He is through here. Real chance! Oh, it's come off the upright. And this is Azar. No, it's Azar! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Nicely weighted ball. Can he get it through? Real chance here. Yes! Again in a trice, and they are soaring! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away.
Count! And a neat finish. They're back within reach. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? Cafu. Van Dijk. A lovely pass, but can he get there? Elects to... Getting up there! It's in! And deep into first half stoppage time. A timely strike. What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And a really good game. And we've reached half-time. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly.
Substitution in progress.
So the action resumes.
South Korea can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
He's had a shot! And he's straight offside. Cantona, the specialist in tearing teams apart. And here's Couch. O'Shea, here's... Can he finish? Oh, he's given that plenty, but no. Now it's Maldini. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that could set him on his way. Cantona has it out wide and in space. Impressive jump! And he's stuck it away! Republic of Korea are all square. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Well, what a game we have on our hands here.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Can he get on the end of this?
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And the finish! Goal! Republic of Korea! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Was 52,820.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
It is a corner.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Messi goes short. And here's Messi.
Brøndby really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Mbappe. Number 22, Hazard. Number 23, Nedved.
Schneider plays it
Coming on
short.
the field, number 11, Johan Cruyff.
And a chance!
Number 9, Musiala. Number 7,
Gullit.
Gullit.
Maldini. Looking to play him in. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And it's Schneider. That's a shade optimistic. Tries one from range. Well, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Van de Ven has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles.
Well, when the ref tells you you're going to get booked next time, you should listen.
He's shaping up to have a crack from here. An opportunity then to pull clear here. That's a fair try, but just off target.
Sneijder certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Now, can they get him away? Not where it came from. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Now it's Couch. He's got away. There's the shot! And there's a goal! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
And that pass just didn't quite work. And this is Ibrahimovic.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, that's fabulous. Gullit proves just a little bit too strong. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Sneijder finding himself in space. And smartly reclaimed. He's having a shot! He's got a goal! And they are disappearing out of sight. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
South Korea visibly comfortable, now up by 3.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And here's Couch, and here's Dani Olmo, showing good feet.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Big chance, corner.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Cannavaro. Oh, what a ball! Cruyff. There will be 4 extra minutes. And that is that. So the winners, bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that.
And we come to you now
Cantona
with
claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.